Hello, my name is Keith. This is a series of videos about my understanding of everyday theology and how it informs and forms our lives. If you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel. Did the New Testament replace the Old Covenant? Do old teachings become obsolete? As a Christian, are you still obliged to obey the laws of the land? You now follow a belief system that allows you relief from accountability. New Testament churches tell you that we are all sinners, but God has forgiven those sins if you accept Him as your master. Therefore, you can continue to sin but be saved from accountability for your wrongdoings. Jesus said He did not do away with the old laws. He fulfills the law and brings it to its completion. The law will exist if we have a choice to do good or evil. As long as evil exists in our world, a choice is made between right and wrong. We require laws as a guide for moral or just living. Unfortunately, we mostly live on the surface of a pond. We never dive in deeper to find or discover the real meaning of things. Throughout Scripture, there are many levels of meaning to what we read. It is the same with the commandments. Chapter 5 of the book of Matthew emphasizes there are deeper meanings to understanding those commandments. As an example, murder is a terrible crime, but Jesus says to seek the root cause of the evil act, anger. Thou shalt not commit murder is a subcategory of thou shalt not be angry. Anger is a sin or wrong choice. Anger brings about the wrong act. A good study of the commandments would be to seek the root causes of each wrongdoing, the reasons why each commandment is broken. They were written for a purpose. The laws are written to be obeyed and to help us manage, cooperate, and live safely with each other. The Scriptures warn us to obey the law. To disobey the law is to threaten your place in God's kingdom. Jesus even said to be more faithful to the law than the Pharisees were. We need to be faithful and obedient to the law. Jesus calls us to fulfill the meaning of the law. The law is your guide. It is your boundary marker. It is your roadmap. It is your directional signal. It exists because wrongdoing exists. Law enforcement, political officials, and lawyers exist for the purpose of fulfilling the law. They exist to protect us from wrongdoing in our society, our community, and within our families. They exist to keep us safe and protect our freedoms. Now, many people trivialize these laws or ignore them altogether. We use rationalizations to excuse our illegal activity. The other cars pass by at 90 miles an hour. Why shouldn't I pick up my speed as well? Well, because it's against the law. When law enforcement, political officials, and lawyers become the wrongdoers, our society then descends into chaos and social disorder. So I ask you to look into the deeper meaning of the law. Look to the deeper meaning of why you feel you must break the law. It pertains to some basic nature or drive to do wrong. When you hire law enforcement and lawyers, choose those who will enforce the law and not break it. When you elect political officials, choose those who do not have a history of wrongdoing themselves. Unless the law promotes wrongdoing, I recommend to you that you obey the law. If you like these videos, please click subscribe.